Hey Capricorn, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your love reading for the month of January. I apologize for the lateness. Whatever that virus or whatever it was took me smooth out. But we're here. Venus is retrograde. I believe it's in Pisces. And Mars enters retrograde again, Cancer. So it should prove to be pretty emotional. With Pisces, Venus and Pisces, this could be about closing out cycles, truths coming out about relationships. And with Mars retrograding into Cancer, it might be kind of a lot of soul searching, right? So let's see what we got for Capricorn in love January. Okay, we've got this retaliation card coming out twice here. Somebody is trying to get untrapped from their emotions or their feelings here. And they feel like if they put the blame on you, Capricorn, that it justifies their behavior or their actions. Um, and really, it's just a distraction. Just remember that it's just this person trying to run from their feelings and distract themselves from their own behavior, right? They feel like though if they sling the shit your way, okay, that elevates them above the situation. And really it's only more about their own denial than anything else. This person also may be doing a lot of things that involve risky self-sabotaging behavior. They may be drinking very heavily or interacting with other people sexually to deflect or to distract themselves. They also may have a lot of self sabotaging tendencies anyway, or poor coping skills, right? So let's see what we got. So be ready for them to, just behave poorly, I think, here. And it could just be them, running their mouth or whatever, but the longer they run, the more the universe will try to get their attention. So just remember that they're running from themselves. They're not necessarily running from you. Show me Capricorn love January. Had one fall. Right. Soulmate energy here. Um, there's something here about them wanting to away from run away from an idea that they left in the past, okay? This person is running because they've not let go of previous situation. Um, it's a regret here that they're having about a previous situation that they've not yet let go of. They may be blaming themselves for the breakup of a previous relationship or something, and they just need to let go of it, right? They need to let go of it. So maybe forgiveness of self. Here you are, Capricorn. You're trying to prioritize. I think you're trying to make the best of a bad situation here. You're putting your foot down on blocks and delays and obstacles in your path. You are absolutely moving forward here. And you're trying to prioritize your way forward. How do I move forward? What do I need to do next? How do I, maintain daily routine, daily life? And that's kind of what you're focused on. Could be dealing with Cancer. Could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have water up here. Virgo. Again, I feel like this person, there's no contact here, right? Maybe there's like radio silence, or maybe the interaction is not good. And so maybe you're avoiding interacting with this person because the interactions are bad. There's something here about you putting your foot down or putting a boundary down about where this is taking you mentally, um, how it's affecting your mental health. I kind of feel like this isn't your first rodeo with this person, right? And so here they feel like they're being largely successful in their, you've got the King of Wands sort of energy here. Yes, is there forward movement? Are they putting forward this face about, I'm moving on? Being very cold and cruel about it, maybe. But it's a front. Their movement forward is a front, and again, they may be engaging in some self-sabotaging or self-destructive behaviors because that's how they cope. Um, they are also they may be talking to other people about what's gone on or about this relationship. It's almost as if they are gathering their little army behind them here, um, with the idea that these other people are validating them and validating their behaviors, but they don't quite know the whole story. Um, their priority right now is to seek outward validation regarding their bad behavior, kind of from people who really don't know what's going on. I feel like these people don't know Capricorn very well or at all. Um, this person feels like if they gather people around them, they can triangulate these people against you, Capricorn. I also feel like this person has a tendency to gather people around them who they feel is lesser than they are, maybe lesser intellectually or status wise, or, you know, there's some sick thought process here about how they're gathering these people around them. They're people who, and this is going to sound bad, but can't hold water. The character of the people that they are surrounding themselves with is not exactly, you know, fantastic, unhealed, low vibe people. But they feel some sort of sense of confidence or validation here by, telling these people their story. It does something about validating their ego. And it also helps serve as a distraction against their wrongdoing. Okay. But I feel like back to you, Capricorn, they are trying to minimize, you're trying to minimize this person's impact on your mental state. I feel like you're really actively trying to process and put something in perspective here. Um, and you're going within, you're seeking out your spirituality, or you're seeking out comfort of family or friends or something that keeps you on track. And so the communication with this person, Capricorn, may be minimized because you don't want to become triggered by this person's behavior or the communication between the two of you. They're going to find, you've got the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse. They're going to find that their little plot moving forward, or their little triangulation, or whatever the hell it is they're doing, cult leader shit over here, is going to go nowhere fast. They're not going to be largely successful moving away from you. And it's not necessarily because of you, it's because of this pattern of coping and the way that they handle leaving relationships, they're going to run into sort of a brick wall. I feel like the universe is saying here to them, hey, how many times are you going to go down this road before you figure it out? So guess what? We're going to put a brick wall up in the middle of your shit so you'll run into it. So you'll finally stop doing this and see your own self, right? So this person's in for kind of a rude awakening. I feel as though here, Capricorn, here you are sort of taking things slow and methodical. I feel like you are sort of trying to nurture yourself in your own life. Again, I feel like you are coping well with this, or you're attempting to cope with this in a different way. But you're very guarded with this person now because of their behavior, because of the interaction post separation, may be largely destructive, dysfunctional, abusive, even. So I feel like you're guarded against them. You're sort of not communicating a whole lot with them, or you're trying not to allow the communication to affect the way you operate. You were being very intentional, methodical, and you were taking things slow. I feel like you're watching this person's pattern play out. They may come to you, okay, with something small, or right here, this Page of Pentacles next to this six up here puts me in mind of this group of people that they are running their mouth to. You may be approached by one of these people who they're attempting to triangulate against you, um, and approach you with some sort of conversation. You should be very on your guard about this, absolutely. Um, you know, there's something to be said for allowing a person to tell you everything they know without becoming defensive or angry or irritated or whatever. You want to know what they have to say, but you don't want to play your hand at the same time, right? So there's something here about you squashing a certain type of communication from one of these little flying monkeys up here. And you're ready for it, right? What they have to say, though, what they're bringing you, the information they're bringing you, though, may be very important for you to know. So listen, if you feel like the information isn't going anywhere, you feel like they're just there to attack you, then shut it down. You are of the mindset when they approach you that you're going to shut it down. Hear what they have to say first. So let me see. Show me this Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. What does this person have to say? What does this person have to say, Capricorn? There's nothing worse than a flying monkey, because they have half the information. People, especially people with narcissistic tendencies, have a very good way of becoming the victim in any situation. They discount their own behavior, but they put the focus on what they perceive to be your behavior, or what they want others to perceive to be your behavior. And they love to send their little minions and their flying monkeys towards you, because that's their way of retaliating, right? And so we start with retaliation up here. That's their way of retaliating. They send these little low IQ, low vibe people who don't have a gift of discernment and who obviously cannot think for themselves and understand that if somebody's going really hard, there must be another part of the story they're missing. They send them after you because there is something there that they stand to benefit from, or that they hope they benefit from. Okay. And that might be the trick to sort of unraveling this flying monkey that's approaching you. What do they stand to gain? So you understand when they're approaching you what they think their leverage is, right? So you may have to be a little bit analytical here, in trying to gain information from this person. This person is coming in to tell you. Temperance was in the reverse, okay? So this person, what they're coming in to tell you, although you may feel like they're coming in to attack you, What they're coming in to tell you, which you should pay very close attention to because um it might also be a play, right? This person is coming in to tell you that your partner up here is in really bad shape. They're drinking way too much, or they're partying way too much, or they're doing something to excess because they're so heartbroken, right? And they're not taking care of themselves and they need help. They need help. And so the scenario is though that your partner probably sent this person in, okay, to have this conversation. However, you need to hear it from the horse's mouth or you need to observe it for yourself. This person is doing this, Capricorn, because this is their way of avoiding accountability. This is their way of avoiding apologizing. This is their way of avoiding I'm sorries or I'll fix it or whatever. It's as easily explained as well. I mean, I can't help that Johnny told you that I was drinking too much. I mean, I didn't tell you. I didn't invite you over here. You just kind of found me this way and you helped me and or whatever, right? But they're not having to take accountability for why the separation happened, their actions towards you, and the fact that they've included other people in your business. So be very listen, right? And you'll know this person. You'll know what this person's trying to do, I feel like, when you get on the phone with them or they approach you or however the communication comes in. But your partner is the King of Wands energy, center of the reed. They are in battle. Okay, King of Wands is a energy that you want to go to war with, not against. They may be very skilled at the art of manipulation. They may know how to undercut their enemy or to weaken their enemy, and they see this situation between the two of you now as you are their enemy. And so they are doing battle. And part of their battle, okay, is running their mouth to this other person or these other people in order to attack you sideways, right? Without getting their hands dirty. So just remember that this person's character here, with their poor coping mechanisms, their lack of letting go of past issues, their triangulation, and their willingness to attack you conversation or sending other people to talk to you is immature, emotionally immature. It screams mental illness. And if you find yourself staying triggered emotionally or mentally by this person, it's on purpose to keep you confused. So I say, let the flying monkeys come at you, tell you what you need to know. But I wouldn't react to this unless you hear it from the horse's mouth, because all you're doing is feeding into their little illusion here. I feel like you deserve a little bit better than to be treated kind of like this. So let's see what you can expect, or let's see how this person feels about you, Capricorn. How does this person feel, Capricorn? You have Sagittarius here now also. Show me how does this person feel about Capricorn? Aquarius energy here now. Mm. King and Queen of Wands together, except the Queen of Wands is in the reverse, okay? Now we have also Queen and King of Cups in the upright. So the love is there, okay? There's love there, okay? But I feel like this person is saying here that the passion is gone, that there's a problem in the bedroom, or that maybe what they're telling other people, that's a low blow. It's an easy excuse. You know, it's easy to say that about somebody. I mean, who's going to know the difference? They're not in there fucking you, right? So I feel like this person is saying, I'm not attracted to Capricorn anymore, or Capricorn has changed. There's love here for you. They want to heal this situation, but at Capricorn, if it's not about the bedroom, this is about them making you out to be the bad guy again. Remember this triangulation. They've got you over here in reverse. And what they're saying here is, yes, oh, yes, of course, I love Capricorn. I always will. And I desperately want to heal this situation. But Capricorn won't let me, right? Capricorn won't heal themselves. It's all Capricorn's problem. It's all Capricorn's fault. And that's simply not the truth. So they are sort of running you down with other people, which is kind of, I mean, is this person, did they graduate from junior high yet or what? Because that's silliness, okay? Let's see what they can expect from what you can expect, excuse me, from this person. What can Capricorn expect from this person? More lack, more conflict. You have fives here, which indicate changes, allow changes to happen, allow the cycle of change to come in and do what it needs to do so that you can move on to another cycle. This person will constantly create conflict in your life. They want you to feel trapped and confused so they can move you around and do whatever they want here. Because really, at the end of the day, this is about control, right? I feel like money's being largely affected by this person. It could be as a result of the split. Or, sometimes a person's energy can block the shit out of your money. They come into your life and it's from day one, it feels like a lot of manipulation and chaos, and your body's not working right, and your attitude's all crap, and you're fog brained, and all of a sudden you get sick and your money starts going to shit. That's those are symptoms of karmic energy, but those are symptoms of people whose energy is bad and they don't need to be in your world, right? So I feel like there's money issues again with this person, or they may have left you in a position, left you with a month's full of bills, and walked out the door, because they're trying to prove a point, right? They're trying to prove something to you. You can't make it without me. So I'm going to do and treat you and behave any fucking way I want so that you'll get back in your place, right? Let them do what they need to. We always move forward, right? We always do. Those bills always get paid. And if they don't, okay, well, I mean, it's not worth your life and it's not worth your mental health, right? What does this person not expect what does Capricorn not expect from this person? Unfortunately, Capricorn, I think what you're going to find, and this is a classic thing, what you're going to find is this person all of a sudden is in a new relationship. Once they figure out you're not going to fall for their shit and you're not going to take them back and you're not going to bite, they may end up here reconciled with a former partner, or they may move on to someone new very quickly. You also may find that they want to throw this person in your face. And they may be doing all of the things with this person that the two of you talked about doing together. And that's to teach you a lesson, right? That's not only to put you in your place, but that's to show you, see what you could have had. If you'd have just put up with some more of my bullshit, this could have been you. But remember, the cycle repeats itself, and soon this person's hair is going to be falling out, and soon they're going to be like, what's happened to my life? Okay. And then the narc is going to start devaluing them and discarding them. Okay. They don't change their pattern. So just remember that. They're going to go really hard. Maybe that's what you don't expect, to see this person playing house with somebody else very quickly. So let's see what a final outcome can be here. It's a final outcome for Capricorn. It's up to you what you do with this situation, but I say keep it moving. Let this person spin out of damn control, but let them do it over there in their lane, right? I feel like there's going to be incoming conversation about potential reconciliation, Capricorn, but I feel like you're going to turn this person smooth down. I feel like you're going to tell this person, where was the love? Where was the passion? Where was this? Where was that? If you left me, then why wasn't this happening? I think that you're going to flip their game around on them, right? Especially if you are highly empathic. You know, that's a narc's worst nightmare because we will flip their shit right back on them. So I feel like that's kind of what you end up doing is you flip the script on this person and they don't like it. And then that's when they want to show you what you could have had, you know? Yeah, like a bunch of migraines, you know? Let's kind of see what they'd say to you if they could. What would Capricorn's person say to them if they could? How could you still love me after all I've done? Well, I mean, I love you as a human being. You know, I want what's best for you in your life. I want you to heal, right? But I'm not in love with you anymore. I mean, I feel like they killed that, right? You inspire me. Don't fall for it. I'm not the same person that you remember. Yes, you are. And you'll be the same person with this partner and this partner and this partner and this partner because that's how you do. So don't let them gaslight and recreate realities that weren't ever there. Okay? Let's get some I'm not going to go into the sex cards because I feel like this person also used sex as a weapon. Yeah, or they withheld affection from you as a weapon. And that's a control tactic. Show me some advice for options. In stillness, I receive. I'm not going to act. I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to run after this person. I'm not going to be like, oh no, where are they at? No, you stand still in your lane. And because again, this isn't your first go round with this person. And you are doing everything you can to prioritize yourself and your life and keep things moving, even if it's just maintaining your daily routine. You are really working hard on not going off the rails. You keep that. In stillness, I receive. So you don't have to do anything but receive the information, the conversation, information from the universe, information from yourself, your own intuition. Limit the chaos from this person. How can I infuse more self love and compassion into my daily life? I feel like this is saying to you that since this probably or may have happened more than one time, you're starting to realize that you're really not the problem. I mean, are things 50-50? Of course they are. But I feel like for you, you're trying to forgive yourself for doing this again. And I feel like you need to have compassion for yourself and forgive yourself. And you also need to start looking at yourself and what's working instead of focusing on this person, drawing attention to what's not working. You need to pay attention to what's working for you, right? And what are your good qualities and attributes? I feel like if you stay that course and you stay focused, you're going to breeze right through this. So that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see you later.